Breaking right now, what looked like whispers just detonated into an industry-ending scandal. Leaked conversations, missing footage, silent celebrities, and a powerful machine allegedly scrambling behind the scenes. Terrified the truth is finally breaking through. This isn't damage control. This is panic mode. For years, the public saw glamour parties that defined decades, power moves that built empires, untouchable legends walking red carpets while the world watched in awe. That was the story everyone believed. But behind those locked mansion doors, sources now claim something far darker was allegedly being engineered, recorded, and weaponized. And now, after federal raids, blockbuster documentaries, and suspicious edits that have the internet spinning, this story is no longer about one man. It's about an entire system fighting to survive. And the cracks, they're spreading faster than anyone can control. Let me break down what just surfaced, because this is where everything starts clicking into focus. Leaked audio clips and documentary snippets allegedly reveal frantic conversations about controlling public perception, not just spin. Full-scale manipulation. We're talking about monitoring jurors, dominating social media narratives, and obsessively tracking who's watching what network. According to alleged sources, the obsession wasn't justice. It was optics. Who's scrolling TikTok? Who's forming opinions on Twitter? Who decides guilt before a verdict even drops? Think about that for a second. This war wasn't being fought in courtrooms. It was being waged online. And the leaked audio? Folks online have been dissecting every word like they're investigating a cold case. They're slowing down recordings, isolating background voices, comparing speech patterns to known associates. Online detectives claim they've identified at least 3 separate voices in one clip alone, voices that allegedly belong to high-powered attorneys, publicists, and industry insiders. People are saying you can literally hear the panic in their tone when they discuss losing control of the narrative. But it gets even crazier. In one alleged conversation, sources claim someone mentions needing to monitor Instagram engagement in real time and track which posts are gaining traction, not for marketing, but for damage control. The level of coordination being described sounds less like a legal defense and more like a military operation. Fans online swear you can hear someone say, "We're losing the algorithm battle," which has the internet absolutely spinning because it suggests they knew public opinion was slipping and were desperately trying to engineer it back. Now, TMZ just dropped footage that's got everyone talking, leaked clips from what appears to be a private strategy session. You can clearly see documents spread across a table. And for anyone who doesn't know, these aren't regular legal briefs. Folks who've zoomed in on screenshots claim they can make out terms like social sentiment tracking, influencer outreach, and juror demographics. That's not defense preparation. That's psychological warfare. Online investigators took this to a whole new level, digging into metadata, timestamps, and even furniture in the background to verify locations. They started studying lighting angles, reflections in windows, and voice modulation patterns. Some tech-savvy users ran the audio through voice analysis software and claim it shows stress markers and deception indicators spiking during specific phrases. And honestly, the internet is eating this up because it feels like the curtain is finally being pulled back. People are comparing this to past Hollywood scandals where powerful figures allegedly use similar tactics, and suddenly patterns are emerging. The same PR firms, the same crisis management teams, the same playbook that's been used for decades to bury stories, silence victims, and rewrite narratives before the public even knows what happened. Let's keep it real. The leaked materials suggest this wasn't reactive, it was proactive. Allegedly, teams were monitoring social platforms months before anything went public, tracking hashtags, identifying potential accusers, and preparing counter-narratives before stories could gain momentum. That level of foresight? That's infrastructure. That's a system that's been running for years, maybe decades. And the wildest part? Sources claim some of these leaked clips were never supposed to exist. They were allegedly recorded by someone on the inside who realized what they were part of and decided the world needed to see it. That's a whistleblower situation. That's someone risking everything because they couldn't stay silent anymore. Fans swear that when you listen closely to the background of certain clips, you can hear references to archived footage and securing hard drives. People online are now speculating there's a vault somewhere with recordings that could implicate dozens of A-list names. And if that's true, we're not talking about one scandal. We're talking about an entire industry potentially being exposed. The internet is buzzing with theories. Some believe this is just the beginning, that what's leaked so far is only a fraction of what exists. Others think powerful interests are already working behind the scenes to suppress the rest before it surfaces. Either way, the fact that this much got out at all, that's unprecedented. And it's got people asking the biggest question of all, who's next? Reports say more leaks are